there was a child, Vaibhav itself said that who throws the garbage here. So that child said, people like you. Like he said in Hindi, like तुम ही लोग आते हो और ये कचरा करके चले जाते हो, and then he ran away.
Hi friends, welcome to Change Started to our series Change Trails. So as a consumer, we do a lot of shopping, grocery shopping, buying kitchen and bathroom appliances, or doing those e-commerce parcels, or even our plastic and plastic furniture, which is like chairs and tables and all that. So that is a lot of plastic is what we are consuming. So if you speak about India, in India, an average Indian consumes about 11 kg of plastic per year. So that is what statistics say. So whenever we generate plastic waste, it goes and pollutes the environment. It fills the landfills. It is polluting the water bodies. It is harmful for our water animals. So it is a big problem. So what is the solution? What should we do? So here we have founder Sonal Shukra from EcoDeco, who is going to help us with a solution, with an option of what we can do to live a more environment-friendly life. So thanks, Sonal. Thanks for joining in.
Thanks for having me, Varun. This is really great to be here, and really looking forward to it.
So Sonal, tell us about your journey prior to EcoDeco. What were you doing?
So, like previously, I was in the electronics. I did my master's from NIT Kurukshetra in electronics engineering itself, and my bachelor also. So, like I was doing my internship in a firm, in a leading firm in the VLSI domain. So that is what I was doing previously. This venture. So this is a very interesting story actually. This eco deco thing happened, in last year in May itself. So we terminated the idea in May. I was doing my internship, and meanwhile I met I was my friend Vaibhav. He's from environmental engineering background. So we both were studying in NIT Kurukshetra, and we both know each other from there. So this was his idea basically, but this was if I go in some more in past. So around I guess November December, we went to a trip. So there we saw, in Himachal, in mountains, there is so much plastic waste that is, lying around here and there. So that caught my eye, and basically all of us were very, skeptic about it. Like why people throw garbage? People like us are going there to, have to enjoy the beauty, and they are like just spoiling it. So, and there is a very interesting incident which I would like to mention here. Like there was a child. So, like Vaibhav itself said that who throws the garbage here. So that child said, people like you. Like he said in Hindi, like तुम ही लोग आते हो और ये कचरा करके चले जाते हो, and then he ran away कि कहीं ये मारे नहीं है कुछ. So like that, that was very disturbing for that moment, but it just kept there in my mind. I was not actually, I have been active in the social activities like Swachh Bharat and everything. I used to carry my bag and side pouch, used to carry all the plastic wrappers and everything, and I used to throw it in the dustbin itself. But I did not know in detail about this plastic pollution problem because of the background, because I was not from the this background actually. So there Vaibhav played the key role in that. He got this idea that we can do this, and this is how in last May we decided that we'll go for this. We will make some products out of waste, and we will present it in a way that it doesn't look like a waste. It looks interesting, creatively we will present to the people, so that we can encourage people to use such product and to raise awareness about such problems also. So that is how we germinated the idea. And I was in Kanpur, in my hometown, and he was here in Delhi. So we were discussing things over the phone, and I was And technically I was learning all the things about the marketing and things, and all those things like what is the problem and how, what are the all the ways, and what all things can be addressed. And he was taking care of the machinery and production part, because it was going to be a physical product. So he was taking care of the those things here, and I was doing things about the digitally. So yeah, like in May we originated this, and then in September or October we registered our company, and then we built the machine also by ourselves,
Yeah.
and we made the prototype and products. Yeah. So in December, in around November or December, we launched few products. So so basically we make like I would like to tell you like
Yes.
what we do
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, we take the waste plastic. So initially we took the waste plastic from the kabadi walas, because like we had this perspective that we will get the plastic from all the big corporates or the societies and people's home to create more awareness. But to do that, we will have to go by step, and it will take a lot of time also. So we had to make products. So we took the plastic from the kabadi walas, and we did the processing that are need to be done, the cleaning and all those things, and then we make these boards out of those waste plastic. These boards are basically like plywood.
Right.
So it has thickness from 5 to up to 20 mm. So
Okay.
these can be used for furnitures basically, furniture, small furniture, stools, tables, and all the home decor things which we are trying here and there, like bookshelf, planters, and things like that. So what happens is when you see the recycled product, there are actually I would say there was this gap, like there are not so many products that are made from recycled plastic. There are sustainable products that are made from bamboo or wood or cloth that are termed sustainable. But we need to understand that we also need a equally innovative solution for this problem also. We can replace products, but we cannot go into that and we cannot create that much of impact with those products. So that is where this recycling plays the key role, I guess. So this was the whole idea basically. So we made products that can also reduce the wood consumption also, so we can save trees also. If we go into that perspective, if we can create that impact, if we can promote more and more products of such use. So that is the whole idea, and we are doing we have been in market since December, so it is not have been very long also.
Yes.
But yeah, we are doing good, and we have been we have been quite a few projects also. So yeah, that is the way. With these pods, basically we are making like two types of product. I would categorize into two categories. First one is that looks very appealing, that looks very creative, interesting. Those are for home use purposes. Like people can flaunt those products because these are made from recycled plastic. They are like creating an impact. They are impacting society, and they can uh, they can flaunt this to people also, like not just about the look wise, also about the quality wise. And secondly, there is a category which we want to do projects with government, like there are outdoor furnitures like benches and dustbins kind of a thing. So we have not done any such products as of now, but yeah, we are looking for the opportunities from the government side, and we are applying for that. So yeah, hopefully we will be doing that also. So yeah, there are two main categories of products in like our company.
Fascinating. So this is really fascinating, Sonal. So why did you selected plastic products? I mean, you could have ventured into something else. Did you do any prior research as to what is the market? How is this market? Is there any demand for it? Are there already players existing in the market? So did you do all that research as well prior to taking this up?
I did not do the research as a product wise, but the research which I had done, I could understand that there is a huge change in the mind of consumers nowadays. People are like going more and more sustainable for the products that they are choosing. They are choosing brands that are more sustainable. They are choosing products that are creating impact for the society as a whole. It is not unknown to anyone. Like people know very well that what is the problem, and but but the solutions are not available in that manner. Like recycled products are not there. As I told earlier, also there are sustainable products, but not made from the plastic itself. See, plastic will keep on, keep on producing, and people like products will keep on getting made. But if we do not have a higher recycling rate, so it will end up into landfill only.
Absolutely.
We can have sustainable product, but plastic has a very large impact. Like in day-to-day basis, we use so many products that are made from plastic. So we need to promote more and more recycling also, along with substitutes. So that was my like perspective. Our research was based on that only. So yeah, in the products.
Yeah, so it is a circular economy which you are promoting. So
exactly. You thank you for mentioning that. I forgot one point. Like these boards are actually recyclable. So if anybody comes to us, or if they give to the kabadi wala, these products can can be recycled. So we are not, there are recycle boards that are mixed with cloth and paper, and everything is mixed. So they cannot get recycled again, and eventually it will get into the land. We need to promote circular economy as well, because along with recycle, it should be recyclable also.
Yes.
Since plastic has a property that it can last, up to 400 years.
Yeah.
So let's use it at least 40-50 years, until and unless we can use it, right? So that is the whole motive. So we are making it recyclable also.
Cool. So the next question is, like, this is a very capital intensive business. I mean, this is not a small business. You need to set up a place. You need to collect a lot of materials. Then you need a machine to process it, and then obviously distribution and all that. So how does your process works? How do you source the material? What is your machine like, and then distribution? So how's the
So machinery park is what machinery part is what Vaibhav is handling basically. He's the co-founder in it. So like I can give you the basic process of what is happening. So we get the plastic from the we have also like started collecting plastic from the people homes also. We have been doing collection before this lockdown. So we have collected we have did a few collections also. So we get the plastic, and then there are so many types of plastic also. So we have to segregate them to make it recyclable. So if we like mix every type of plastic, so it will like bound the recyclability. So we need to segregate that. So after the segregation, of course, the cleaning and shredding part is goes on, and then we the machinery which we have built with the help of that, we make these boards. So yeah, that is the basic thing that basic process that is happening.
Cool. So how much plastic do you need to maybe make a 2x2 kind of a plastic board? So what is the ratio? How does it work?
Yeah, for 2x2, if it is for like standard 8 to 10 thickness, so it would need around 5 kgs. Okay. And like we are making up to 4x4 feet. So for that, around with each eco board, we like recycle around I would say 12 kgs with 10 thickness. If the thickness increases, so the quantity also increases. So since we are like making up to 20 so in the maximum capacity, we can recycle 25 kg with one eco board. So yeah, that is the impact.
Nice. And you mentioned about the kind of plastic, because we know that there are different kind of plastic, right? Even that polythene bag is also a plastic. The shampoo bottle is also a plastic, while our furniture is also a plastic. So can you help us understand the difference and how you are using it?
Yeah, sure. So like there are these numbers in each plastic packet or plastic packaging, be it shampoo bottle, milk packets, or any polythene or whatever. So there are numbers 1, 2, 3, and up to 6 or 7. 7 is the others category, which has which do not have any specific properties. So like 1 is PET bottles that we see, the water bottles that are type 1. 2 is like shampoo bottles, and that hard plastic is like type 2 HDP, which we mostly are working on. We are mainly working on HDP, and we have also made a prototype of the boards that are made from the 7th category, because that is not recyclable. Okay. So we were actually skeptic about that, like since plastic is getting recycled since a quite long time. Yeah. So we need to also promote, like first of all, people should reduce the consumption.
Yes.
for such plastic that cannot be recycled, which is a polythene, which is single use plastic, and the wrappers, food wrappers, and packaging material. All those kinds of material are less recyclable. So we should reduce the consumption first and foremost. But apart from that, there is recycling is happening, and we need to promote that. So like low density plastic, that milk pouches you see, milk pouch and material like those that are type 4. So actually, when I was doing my research, so this like caught my mind. Like one day I was using that milk packet, and I saw that it is termed as recyclable, but no one of us in day-to-day life knows that it can be recycled. But we need to segregate that. We need to keep it aside from the organic waste that is going, that kitchen waste. It gets mixed up, and then it never gets recycled because it will land up you know it will land up in the landfill. So we need to take care of those things. So we promote, like we tell our followers who are following us over social media, and we are doing collections over with people them with those people. So we tell them that keep it, like clean it and keep it aside.
Mm. Mm.
And we will take that milk packet also.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, so like we tell them just like milk packets, dahi ka packet, and things like that. You can just wash and keep it aside. Just usko sukha ke and then keep it aside. All the wrappers like namkeen ka packet, food, like biscuits, Maggie packets.
Mm.
What happens is when we are working in the kitchen na, so each and everything has plastic. Like every packet, from the masala, chota masala ka packet se leke badi cheez poha, everything has plastic. So we can keep that aside and we can give it to someone who can make use of that. But there is no available I would say information की availability उतनी नहीं है, शायद लोगों को इतना पता नहीं है कि ये recycle हो सकता है. That is why they are not doing it. And yeah, that is where we are filling the gap, and we are creating opportunities for people also.
Absolutely.
So yeah. And about the types, so there is other types also. 5 that are basically toys, which you see, plastic toys and chairs, things like that are made from type 5, which is PP. And then there is 6 PS, which is basically the cutlery. That is also the main culprit, because the Zomato and Swiggy has promoted like so much of plastic waste generation is being there is being generated through these services. So we need to take care of that also. We can keep it aside, though it is less recyclable, and the recyclability is quite tricky, plays a tricky part. But if we can keep it aside, then there is always a chance to get it recycled. There are facilities. And then there is 7. I already mentioned all the other things that do not come under these 6 categories, that comes under 7. So I know there are few of the few people are making those ropes with those wrappers and making things out of bags, kind of products out of that, which is great, I guess, because that is becoming a very flaunting thing कि हाँ मेरे पास ऐसा bag है, and which is great, I guess. Totally. Yeah, we need more and more like products like that, and we need more and more people working in this domain actually.
Yes, and you are one of them, so obviously your contribution will go a long way.
I hope. I hope we can create a significant impact basically.
Absolutely. And then as you and your other people who come into this sector, the more number of people who come, the better the whole ecosystem will be, right? Exactly. So as a consumer, if I speak about myself as a consumer, there's always a challenge. Like I'm ready to segregate my waste, I'm ready to put those milk packets or chips packets aside, but the problem is that local kabadi wala will not even accept it. So because he doesn't know what to do with it, so when he will go to sell it off, probably the people who are taking it, they will not take it. So the problem is whole. It starts from the waste.
The problem is actually in the chain, I would say.
Correct.
What happens is कि जो टाइप का प्लास्टिक यूजुअली रिसाइकल हो रहा है उसकी डिमांड है, तो वो कबाड़ी वाला आगे वही मटेरियल दे सकता है, तो वो वही मटेरियल घर से लेगा. इतनी अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है इस टाइप के प्रोडक्ट्स की जो हर टाइप के प्लास्टिक को रिसाइकिल करें, या उनसे देयर इज दिस टर्म व्हिच इज अपसाइक्लिंग एंड डाउनसाइक्लिंग.
Yes.
Recycling is a thing, upcycling is a thing, and downcycling is a thing. So with recycling you can downcycle it, you can convert it into lower grade product, and then you can convert it into the upper grade product. So we are like trying to do the upcycling. Basically we are trying and converting it into a a more creative and innovative product. So like people can also know that yeah, this is made from my plastic which goes into this tin, and yeah, they can feel happy about that.
Absolutely. So currently, what all product categories are you in, and what are you thinking in future? In what all other areas you want to expand?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, there are two categories basically. One is like the proper, commercial kind of a thing, and second one is more of a which we want to do projects with government only. So there are products like dustbin and benches and things like that, and which we are doing currently are the products that comes under home decor category. So choosing this category also was a plan because this is a waste, and if we can create it in a way that is looking very good, this also has a connection and this also create an impact. So that was our main idea to choosing this category, and this is why we kept the name eco deco. So eco for the eco friendly and deco for the decor purposes. So that is our whole idea behind that. So we are like making products, basically furniture, and like furniture we also do customization. So if anyone is like coming to us like we like this pattern and I want this kind of a product made with this pattern or this board, so we are doing that also. So like we are very open to the category also. In home decor we are not concerning to one kind of a product. We are open to all kind of, because we are also experimenting, we are very early stage startup. So we need to understand like people what kind of behavior people are having and what kind of thoughts they are having. So we are exploring with that, but basically we are having like product like bookshelf and wall shelf and planters and fridge magnets and things like that. So yeah, this is the main category is home decor category, and there are so many products in this category also.
Cool. So if suppose if I have a lot of plastic with me, and if I come to you and ask you to make a bookshelf out of it, you will be ready to do
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, definitely.
Cool, cool. That sounds good. I mean,
Even I am one of our followers, she messaged me yesterday itself, like I have collected my plastic and I want to give it to you. So basically we are doing collection in the NCR itself, because अभी हमारा उतना बड़ा team नहीं है, so we cannot do outside NCR. So we are like taking care within NCR only. So she's in Delhi. So she says like I have been collected. I have like this much of plastic. Now what can you do with this? So she shared a picture like I want this kind of a shelf. So I said okay, no problem. Once the lockdown gets over, I will like collect the plastic and give back the product.
cool. So
And she was also like she also wanted to understand how much plastic will you mention how much plastic is going to be recycled in this particular product. So there is this thing, what we do is when we send out our products now, we send out a note with each of a product that this much of plastic is being recycled by you have created that impact, and thanks to you for making this impact. So yeah, I said definitely. We already mentioned that this much of plastic has been recycled. No, so we are always because transparency is one thing which can encourage more and more people about that. If they know that this much of plastic has been recycled by them, maybe next time also they will be interested in that. So that is the way we are working.
exactly, and when somebody else also, suppose a guest is coming to their house and they see a furniture being made out of a recycled plastic, it encourages them also to take that up. So it is a beautiful ecosystem you are creating. So thanks, Sonal. Thanks for EcoDeco for creating this ecosystem.
Thank you so much.
So what all challenges have you faced thus far? I mean, I think it is still early days, and this lockdown and virus has hit all of us. But still, in terms of the business operation, what kind of challenges are you seeing?
So in terms of challenges, I would say like first challenge is to was to make the machine itself. Like when we tried to contact the machine builders, we could not get any person who could give us what we wanted. So we had to done like ourselves only. So that was a challenge. It took us some time to understand and to do that. So that was the first challenge which we faced in like very early stage of this. And other than that, I think to reach out um, to the concerned people and the concerned audience is also a challenge, because like when we I would tell you this story also. Like when we started, we had completely different idea. Like we will make these boards and we will like contact the designers, basically interior designers, to use these boards because with bigger boards we can create bigger impact. So we faced this challenge in the beginning only in the first month of the incorporation. Like people, like designer, maybe it was because of lockdown because we could not have the one-to-one meet, so they could not understand or have the feel of the material. So maybe it was that reason, or the like pricing and things like that, because this is a different material and they are used to work with a certain kind of a material. So they are not very open to work with a new material and to understand its qualities and things like that. So this was a challenge which we faced basically to convince that particular segment to use this like product. So this is how we started making products also. Like let's see what we can explore, what kind of product we can make. So we had this carpenter shop nearby us. So we took the boards to him and we told him like we want this kind of product, and he made it. And we were completely satisfied with that. We used that. Then we like click picture and tell people about this. So yeah, these are few of the challenges we have faced so far. But yes, this current lockdown has like impacted so much because we had so many plans for the past 1 month, which got stuck. So yeah, lockdown and pandemic has affected.
Absolutely.
And I think this is the case with everyone. Pandemic has affected everyone. Like every business has been affected by the pandemic. So we can exclude that as a challenge. And so yeah.
Exactly, and you focus more on what you want to do next rather than thinking about lockdown. So this is a time to do more research, do probably more
Exactly,
marketing and
exactly.
informing
We
people
got
about.
few good ideas also in these times when we were not doing anything in that respect. We got few ideas. We are working on that. Like hopefully we could, achieve what we are thinking. But yeah, first of all, we want to if I have to tell what are our next steps. So like we want to create a collection wala setup very uh, because अभी क्या है कि हमारे पास messages आते हैं and then we do the collection. So like we want to work on that. We want to create a like digital platform where people can request and it can be automatically be responded. So yeah, that is the one way we are working. And also we are having we are basically creating products that are based on the need. So that is where we are doing research, like what kind of products that use plastic and that can be made from recycled plastic. We can replace the virgin plastic itself. So yeah, those are some of the next steps that we are working on.
Cool. So is it like most of the things are done in-house or you have outsourced it to different people?
No, we are doing in-house. Like
Everything in-house?
yeah. We are
So how
making the
big is your
boards.
team?
We are making the product, and yeah.
So how big is your team, Sona?
In the core team, we are two people only. Like we both are the co-founders, and like apart from that, we have like one person who is basically a fabricator who like makes things those outdoor benches needs the iron legs and things like that. So we have one fabricator and one carpenter who works on the product because we are having those boards. So this need to be worked like wood only. So this was I would say this was a plus point with these boards because what happens is when you have a new kind of material, so you need to train some person to work with that material also. There was disadvantage with us, like this was like a wood panel only. So like the usual carpenter can work on that. So yeah, like we are like four people, I would say. For some of the things we have to go out for outsourcing for the cutting and things like that. That is a separate like part. Yeah.
Cool. So are you looking for funding or are you financially good to take it
Every
forward?
startup needs funding, I guess. So yeah, we are definitely looking for the funding because we want to make it upscale this. So we need bigger machinery. So for that, we are looking for the funding, and let's see.
So, so how is the customer response up till now? So whatever period you are in the market, how are people reacting to your products?
The customer response is quite good, I would say. Like they like the feel of the product, and of course the cause behind it is the foremost main thing that is driving their attention. Apart from that, the usability, they are quite happy about that.
So touch plastic, that things
Touch
are
plastic.
good.
Touch plastic.
Yeah. So Sonal, I mean, just out of curiosity, I'm asking. So when you make these slabs or these plastic bricks kind of a thing, so are you melting the plastic? Are you melting those plastic, whatever you get, and then make it?
It is not getting melted actually. It goes in a semi-melted state. So we just compress it over that state only. So yeah, we are not actually melting it.
Okay, because see, even melting also generates certain pollution, so we don't want
some
that.
kind of fumes are generated for the melting, but we are not melting it up to the like extent where it is dangerous for us.
Correct.
So yeah.
Cool. So my final question, Sonal, what is your personal connection with environment and nature?
Like I told you the story which
Right.
that that word which that kids said, that people like you come and throw this kind of waste. That is the motivation that kept us going. And of course, Webber had all the like knowledge of this field, so that was the advantage which we had. So with that, like I would say we have a very our team is also in a good way is a like diverse kind of a nature. Like I have my passion and he has his knowledge, and we both are driving this stuff. So hopefully we could create some impact, and this passion is what which is creating motivation for us.
Cool, awesome. So yeah, I'm sure you would do great, Sonal. All the best for Eco Deco, and keep coming out with different products. So as a consumer, we are taking it up whenever it's available. So thanks a lot for your time, Sonal.
Thank you so much for having me. This was really like interesting, have a talk, because usually you do not get time to tell whatever that is inside you. So yeah, this was very like very interesting for me also. Thank you so much for having me.
Cool, thank you.